If Gilbert gets here, bring him in. But Jasmine St. Clair is a porno star. She's been on the show a million times. Now I guess porno has dried up because now she's becoming a wrestler.
I don't understand.
Bring her in real quick. Because we have so much stuff left to do.
Is there like a shelf life to these porn stars and then they have to branch out?
I don't know. She weighs 112 pounds. I don't think she knows what she... Jasmine, how you doing? She weighs like nothing. How are you going to wrestle, guys? It's fun. You can get yourself killed. Look at the boobs.
She's been doing this already?
What are you up to exactly? Are you wrestling like fake wrestling or real wrestling?
I'm doing pro wrestling, but I'm still doing movies.
You are?
Yeah, for Extreme Associates. We're still doing movies with them, and they also have a wrestling division.
So you're still doing your porno stuff?
Yeah.
And
what's this wrestling? Hi.
I'm doing pro wrestling. I did some stuff with ECW before, and now I've switched over to a different team, XPW.
Really? You are wrestling?
It's fun. I like it. I think that pro wrestling is a really hot thing right now.
You're going to wrestle Benji today? Is that the game plan?
That's the game plan.
But who's she wrestling in general? I mean, you don't usually wrestle guys, do you?
It's guys, girls. Like the last fight, I wrestled with Missy Hyatt.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And Nicole Bass actually works with us, too. She does a lot of stuff with us.
You're going to wrestle her?
No, she actually is my protector.
She's your protector?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah.
And you're still doing porno?
I still am.
You're not doing gangbangs anymore?
No, I just work for Extreme Associates, and they do really, really good movies, so I do stuff with them now.
No kidding. And what do you wrestle in? Do you wear this sweatsuit, or do you wrestle in something skimpy?
No, I was actually going to wear what I wrestle in, a little skimpy dress, but they have me wearing a one-piece thing, which is even skimpier.
Really? Let me see what you're wearing. Look at the boobs. Did you just get new boob implants?
No.
Wow, those things are big.
But I'm afraid if she gets hit in them, they'll burst.
Can they burst? Is it dangerous, this wrestling?
If you bump the right way, you'll be okay.
I told Benji, just go easy on Jasmine because quite frankly, I just want to see her roll around on the floor. Oh, here's Gilbert. Hey, Gilbert.
Hi, Gilbert.
Gilbert would like to wrestle.
Yeah. Gilbert will wrestle you.
How are you?
How you doing, Gilbert?
Oh.
Would you like to wrestle with Jasmine as well?
Oh, well, I'll see. Let's get it started.
We can have a three-way dance, me, Gilbert.
Show me the outfit that you're going to wear for wrestling.
Sure.
Take off your take that off. Okay. Benji's going to wrestle her.
Can I leave my jewelry up here?
Sure, you can leave your jewelry. Benji, come on in and get ready to wrestle. I got to see this. Hey, she weighs 112 pounds. Oh, there's Benji. He's fat as a cow.
What is he wearing?
Oh, jeez.
Why do we have to see that?
Any chance I had of getting an erection?
Jasmine's body looks great. Jasmine's body looks very good.
Okay.
Jasmine, you look like you're coming on to Gilbert. Are you a fan of Gilbert's?
Oh, I think he's great, but I just wasn't sure when he said he lost his erection if it was me or Benji.
No, I'm pretty sure it's Benji.
Oh.
Can Gilbert feel you up? I'm talking to Benji.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, sure. No, I feel so honored that Gilbert's here during this match.
Wow, now that's a sexy outfit you're wearing. Well, you got some bod, I'll tell you that.
Thank you.
Not you, Gilbert.
Gilbert's been working on himself.
Yeah.
All right, Jasmine, well, listen, Benji, she doesn't know what she's doing.
No, I know.
Roll around on the floor with her a little bit.
Has she practiced anything at all?
Have you practiced any moves? Do you know any wrestling moves?
Yeah, I actually do a lot of the pro wrestling moves, like the Stone Cold Stunners, the drop toe holds, the 3D death drop, choke slam.
You can do all of those.
I've done them before.
Gilbert's just staring at your chest. She doesn't even care.
Do you want to feel it?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh!
Have you ever been offered like
How do those feel?
Oh, those are nice. Jeez, I should
You like
have
that?
come here earlier.
I saw you doing that on Hollywood Squares to Whoopi Goldberg.
I'm doing it to Bruce Valanche.
Yeah. Do you want, Jasmine? Do you want to go wrestle right now?
Let's do it.
Go ahead. Let me see this.
Nice way to start the morning.
I'll explain to my audience what you're doing. You're wearing a very tight leotard, and it is form-fitting.
I just want you to take a look at Benji. Benji, do a spin.
So Benji is in a unitard. Do a spin. Wow.
Look at those things on the hips that he
There's
has.
stretch marks. He's so fat, he's got stretch marks.
I feel like feeling his breasts. Oh.
He's got better ones than her.
Natural, too.
Yes.
All right, what is going to happen here? Casey, you're going to ref?
Yeah, Howard, I'm going to ref. Right now I'm going to do the flip or the coin toss.
Right.
I'm going to have Jasmine. You're going to call heads or tails. This is heads, this is tails. Ready?
Heads.
We can't even get a coin.
It's tails. Ben,
Tails.
Benji, you have the choice, top or bottom. We're going to start on the top or bottom.
All right, go
I'll
ahead.
start bottom.
Okay, Benji's going to take the bottom. Benji, assume your position, please.
All right, here we go.
Is this the kind of wrestling she does?
I don't know. Benji, you just better not hurt her.
I won't.
All right.
Can I touch her and stuff? Or?
Yeah, you can touch her. You're wrestling.
A full contact sport.
This girl, by the way, has gangbang. How many guys did you gangbang in your gangbang video?
300.
300 guys, Gilbert. You weren't one of them, were you?
Yeah, I know.
He was. He wore the mask. He just doesn't want to admit it.
Yeah,
Right.
Even I was turned down.
Well, your body looks better than ever, I'll tell you that.
you.
Yeah, you look good. Hard to believe. All right, on your mark?
Wait, Howard, I think we're going to wrestle for 1 minute. And,
Oh, no.
So you guys got to stop, okay?
All right.
Ready?
Is he aroused, Jasmine?
I don't know if he's aroused, but I think he's ticklish, though.
We check from around.
This is the most contact he's had with any women in a long
I don't want
time.
to catch anything.
Yeah, well, believe me. He can't catch anything because he can't get with any women.
Cleanest guy in America.
He's about as clean as they come.
Did you cut your hair?
Yes, I did, honey.
You look very handsome.
Really?
Skin feels so good.
Her skin feels good?
Yeah.
You like it?
Smells so good.
Really?
Yeah.
I might have to wrestle her. Gilbert.
Can you imagine what he smells like?
Exactly.
How does he smell, Jasmine?
He doesn't really have a scent, but he's very hairy.
Yes, he is. I know that turns most women on.
Yes.
All that body hair. Gilbert, you shave your body hair, is that right?
Oh, yes.
For your ladies.
Well, Gilbert,
I soak myself in there.
All right, go ahead. Okay, let me see this wrestling.
Okay, on the whistle, we're going to go. Are you marked?
Uh-huh.
Benji just wants to touch.
Two reversal.
Benji just wants to touch a girl.
oh, dear.
This is disgusting. Jasmine, how are you doing? Are you able to?
I'm actually having fun.
You are having fun.
No, Benji, what are you doing?
Out of round. Bring back a
Wow.
middle.
Jasmine, are you able to handle a guy this size?
Yeah, it's nothing.
Wow.
I get slammed on the ground by guys this size.
You do?
Really?
You've been beaten up by guys before?
No, just in the wrestling ring.
All right, go ahead.
I won't let a guy beat
Boy,
me.
I feel like wrestling her, huh?
Yeah, why'd you let Benji have this?
Benji is now mounting her. He's on top of her.
2-0 Benji.
2-0 Benji. Benji now is grabbing Jasmine. Go ahead, start. Okay, Jasmine is being... Benji's on top of Jasmine like a dog. And you know he's sitting on her. I think Benji won.
Time.
Benji, I think Benji won. Jasmine,
Imagine.
I think he won.
He did.
Yeah, I think he's beating you.
Try again.
Try again. Just keep trying.
What happened to her wrestling
we'll have a
hold?
rematch.
Honey, what happened to your wrestling hold? I mean, you're not doing anything. He's just
Well, he's on
he's
top.
mauling
He's
you.
a big guy.
He is mauling. You better off
Do you
wrestling
want
Gilbert.
to wrestle standing up? Does she want to start standing up? Maybe she'd have a better chance.
Okay, ready?
No, I don't think there's going to be any better chance. He weighs 900 pounds.
Maybe I can take on both Gilbert and Jasmine at once.
Gilbert's a big pussy. He's
Yeah, exactly.
Gilbert's a lover. All right, I've seen enough. That's fine.
Howard, do you know what Benji's prize is, though?
What?
Jasmine, what's home?
He gets to do oral on me.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
Is that right?
And I have to, massage Casey's feet now.
Really? Benji, did you know you're gonna give
You know,
Jasmine?
there was talk of that, and I was so excited about that because I was looking at pictures of you last night on the websites and everything, and I was just thinking about that, and that's what was really my inspiration, that and God, to wrestle today.
So, do you want to give her oral sex?
Oh, she's beautiful. I love doing oral. I mean, as long as, you know,
Yeah,
I'm sure she's safe and everything.
Yeah, she only did like 300 guys in a couple hours.
I get tested every month.
They were all clean.
So, are you clean?
Yeah.
You are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Would
so-
you want Benji to wear a dental dam or?
Charlie said everything.
They
Really?
were all her boyfriends.
So
Yeah,
Jasmine,
sure, I loved all of them,
Yes.
too.
Jasmine, this is legitimate. You want Benji to perform oral sex on you?
I'm really good at it. I love doing oral. I'm really
Sure
good.
you are. I know. I seriously have no doubt about
I'm
that.
sure he's never done it on anyone. I'll be honest with you. Have you really done that to some girl?
Actually, I've had many girls say that was the best oral experience I've ever had in my life.
Really? Yeah. I'd rather picnic with New York mosquitoes than have oral sex from you. I'll be honest with you. So, Jasmine, you're going to go ahead with this with Benji?
Well, that's what we promised him, right?
Wow.
I didn't know that was the promise.
Can
Wow.
we film it now?
Why don't you just do it on the wrestling mat?
Oh, dear.
All right.
Yeah, I think they should have a nice candlelit dinner. And
Maybe you should go do it now in the green room. Come back and tell us how it was.
Or I can give her a massage in the green room and stuff. And
Massage?
I'll do everything, whatever she wants.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, why don't you two kids go have a party? What do I care? It's up to you. All right. Well, anyway, Jasmine, thank you. What are you promoting? Your website or something?
A bunch of stuff. Can I come over there?
Yeah, please. Yes. Gilbert, you would give her oral sex, right?
Oral I have a problem with.
You don't like doing that for women?
Yeah.
You like receiving it?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, all
I
right.
like giving it,
Not-
too.
nuts.
Right, so you wouldn't have any problem with her giving it to you.
Especially after 300 guys.
Right.
It'd be a little... I don't know
Well,
what it'd
you
be
know,
for.
usually if you flex your muscles, muscle usually goes back to what it once was, so.
Well, not in my case. You should see my abdomen.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
a few things.
So, Jasmine, what are you promoting? Please tell us.
Okay, I'm promoting now Erectivision.
Erectivision, yes.
Well,
Gilbert, you're on that, aren't you?
You were complaining earlier how you don't like to use your calling your credit card to go on the internet.
Yes.
This is a prepaid internet access card to www.erectvision.com, which is like the largest adult website. It has lots and lots of content. And I'm the CEO of that company.
You are the CEO?
Yeah, the chief erotic operator.
Oh. I see, okay.
So I brought you a T-shirt for that.
All right, what else are you promoting?
I'll be at the Gentleman's Quarters tonight and tomorrow night.
Yeah, Gilbert will be there. He's a regular.
Yes.
In
yeah,
Baldwin?
I'm still dancing. I'll be at the LA Gentleman's Club next weekend.
Yes.
And as usual, I'm still making my movies. I have a release this month called Suitcase Pimps from Extreme Associates.
Suitcase Pimps.
It's about guys in this business. That's exactly what they're, a suitcase pimp.
Yeah, right. I know you don't like a lot of the men in this business.
No, I was dating a really nice rocker though, and I just screwed the whole thing up.
You did.
So
Who was that?
I was dating the drummer from Slayer for a little while.
And what happened? How did you screw it up?
I took a Vicodin one day. I had a lot of shoulder pains, and I fell asleep.
I'm on 5 of them right now.
Give me like the guy on the phone earlier.
Right, and you fell asleep.
Yeah, and I didn't call him back that night to go out.
And he's mad. Well, that's a shame. Too bad
That's all it took.
Too bad.
A girl can't take a few Vicodin?
Right.
No.
Well, Jasmine, so you're free. So Gilbert, if he asked you out, you would be available.
To go to Little Italy and have dinner, yeah.
Oh, yeah. See, it's just even that. I can just...
Gilbert, this is the first time that I know of that a woman actually is willing to go out with you.
She's anxious.
Yeah, really. I'm anxious for a date.
You do want a date with a regular guy.
Why not?
A real guy,
Well,
yeah.
Gilbert's about as regular as he gets.
Yes.
Right. Anyway, thank you, Jasmine. Thanks for stopping by with your latest. And thanks for wrestling Benji, and I hope you enjoy oral sex with him.
Oh, I will.
All right.
After 300 guys, I still have to take her to dinner first.
Right. Why is that, Gilbert? Why can't, here's a woman who made love to 300 guys.
And she wants dinner.
And she wants dinner from you.
And she wouldn't even be sure about the sex afterwards.
Gilbert will go to dinner with you as long as you pay.
Yeah.
I'll pay my way.
Right. Anyway, thanks, Jasmine. Great seeing you. That's Jasmine St. Clair, everyone. Hey, Gilbert, do you know Kathy Buckley, the deaf comedian?
I think I've heard of her.
Yeah, I had her on.
Does Gilbert know the other comedians, or does he just stay to himself?
No, Gilbert's not like a regular... You know how comedians have a community and they all get together and everything? Gilbert's excluded from the community. It's unbelievable. I said to Kathy she could come in here. She is a deaf comedian, and you know what it was? She was here like 9 years ago.
Yes.
And I haven't had her back since. And finally her publicist called up and said, listen, she's been raped, she's been...
and had cancer.
She's had cancer.
Oh.
Giving us stuff to talk about.
So death and cancer, that's
so we can talk about her cancer, and we can talk about her rape, and maybe it would be comforting to her to have another comedian.
Hey, I'm laughing already.
Funny material.
Oh, my goodness.
I think she was on the Titanic as well. But anyway, here is Kathy Buckley.
She's having a leg amputation.
Where is she, Casey?
She's coming. Gary's bringing her in.
Gary's bringing her in, okay.
She can't walk.
Right. There she is, Kathy Buckley. Maybe she'll go out with Gilbert. Hi, Kathy. How are you?
And do you know Gilbert Gottfried? This is Gilbert Gottfried.
She can't hear you, right?
In the box.
Kathy, are you aware of Gilbert Gottfried?
I'm aware of him, yes.
Yeah, he is a very famous comedian, he tells us, and he is a comic. She's touching Gilbert.
Oh, yeah. Kiss him. I thought she was going for a kiss.
Any chance you're attracted to Gilbert?
No, I'm sorry.
That's
deaf, I'm not dumb.
Right. So you're still out on the stand-up circuit? Are you still working in comedy?
I'm doing a lot more motivational speaking, and now I'm coming to New York to do my one-woman show, Now Hear This.
Right.
And then
what's that on?
What's going on?
I see. Where is that? Now Hear This.
The Lamb Theater.
Right. We had we had you on a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
And then we hadn't had you in a while. And then your press person called up and said, listen, she has tons of stuff to talk about. She's been raped. She had cancer. I said, that's terrible. That's not stuff we want to talk about with you. Is that something you're putting in your act?
Yeah, my whole life story is on the show, yeah.
When were you were raped since you came on the show?
When were you raped?
No, are you kidding?
No,
11 years since I've gotten laid.
Is it really true you haven't gotten laid in 11 years?
11 years.
You and Gilbert.
I think
it's a tie.
Gilbert, you are starting to look good.
Is that true?
11 years.
11 years you have not had sex with a man?
No,
Why? Because of the rape?
No, I think I fell out in the mall one day when I was walking.
You have no sexual desire?
No, not really.
Really?
No, after I saw you last time, I just like, nah.
You didn't want me?
No.
And you didn't want another man for the rest of your life?
What is the tube?
What is what?
See, now I think she hears because she's turning around.
Right.
So she
Well,
did hear
you're yelling over here. I'm on a computer for $4,000 worth of equipment, and you're yelling.
Oh, so
you always look depressed, Gottfried.
Yes.
So you can hear some stuff.
Oh, yeah, I'm on a computer now.
You are on a computer. Is this a new thing? When did you start?
This is a new one.
Is this the first time in your life you can hear when you got this?
I hear more. Huh?
Yeah. Oh, so that's good.
But I still can't hear your radio show, thank God.
Right. So when did this rape occur?
That was when I was 16. Remember, we talked about that too.
We did?
Ago. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
remember that.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So did you have cancer since we last saw you?
Yeah. What? And then you had cancer since we last saw you?
No, that's all before.
You had, but you're cured.
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of boring.
I've been clean now for 15 years.
What kind of cancer did you have?
Cervical cancer.
Cervical cancer.
Yeah.
Gilbert has that.
Yes.
Yeah. Didn't you have that, Gilbert?
Oh, yes, I have it now. Yes.
I have enough.
That's why you don't want to have sex. You have cancer there.
No, it's gone. It's over with.
You're probably afraid a guy will give you some more cancer or something.
Probably.
Really? And no sexual desire. Do you understand that at all, Gilbert?
No. I got horny looking at that guy in the wrestling outfit.
I saw that. What was that when I came in?
Robert, do you understand that you're a woman?
11 years, but no sexual feeling.
No sexual feeling.
Desire.
Do you pleasure yourself?
No.
You don't? You don't? Come on! This is an outrage.
This is
an outrage.
Yeah, I don't believe you're telling the truth.
I got 2 pairs of lips, one on each side. I feel like I'm in a tennis match over here.
All right, look at me then.
Oh.
Listen to me,
Howard.
Listen to me. You're telling me that in 11 years since you last had a man, you have not masturbated.
No,
I don't believe you.
I don't touch myself.
Yeah, I don't believe it either.
I don't touch myself.
No, you don't touch yourself.
Why not?
There's nothing to touch.
Sure there is.
Oh, there is?
You've got plenty there.
I do?
You're telling me...
Have you been there, but I don't know?
No, oh, come on. Did you have a clitorectomy?
I don't know. What is that?
Where the clitoris is removed?
No. Yeah, that was gone, too.
Oh, they took that away?
They took everything?
Wait a second. When you had cancer, they took away...
No, I'm kidding, Howard.
I was going to say, they must have. I've never heard... I think you were traumatized from your rape.
I don't mind the deafness and the cancer, but not masturbating.
That bothers me, too.
Yeah.
Is that what this whole show is going to be about?
Yes.
My clitoris?
Yes.
Yes.
Would you be
What else
happy
is there
if
to
I
talk
told you I
about?
masturbated
Yes.
and we could move on to the next thing?
You're telling me... No, I am fascinated by how a woman for 11 years did not...
I said sit. For a deaf person, it sounds like the other
Like
one.
sit down, right.
Feel better?
No, but you're not lying.
No.
You're saying that you never even pleasure
I
yourself.
enjoy life so much that that's not even a part of my mind.
What does she enjoy?
Tell me. Yeah, right. Tell me what you enjoy. What do you enjoy about
Masturbating
life?
is what I enjoy about my life.
Well, that's all you have,
Yes.
Gottfried.
Gottfried.
That's all you have.
So wait a second. What do you enjoy about life?
I just enjoy life in general.
What do you do all day?
People playing with kids, just having a good
I have found more handicapped people now thanking God for their lives and enjoying their lives.
We had the tennis guy in here the other day, and he said he had a wonderful...
I
can't even hear you.
I know,
believe me. Neither does Gilbert. He only hears himself. Yeah, I'll tell you something. I am able-bodied and I don't enjoy life.
Are you sure you're able-bodied, Howard?
I mean, I'm able to walk, I'm able to hear, and I don't enjoy it. What is the secret? What do you love so much about life? Explain it to my audience.
And I just love life.
What about life, exactly?
You get up in the morning and what do you
What do you do?
Choices.
What do you do with your life
choices.
that's so exciting? What do you do?
Just being happy. I'm happy when I get up in the morning, and I'm just so happy to be alive.
You seem like a bright woman. I contend that only stupid people are happy. That the brighter you are, the more unhappy you are.
No, I'm just...
Gee, then I feel great.
It's unbelievable.
I don't understand.
You'd be a lot happier if you masturbated.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, if I was so much more happier, I'd be out of my skin.
Yeah.
Yeah. You scare me, Gottfried. You know?
Join the club.
Gilbert, I'm surprised you haven't tried to pick her up. I bet you could be the man to bring back sexual feelings
Yes.
for her.
How are you, Gottfried?
I could get you excited. I could make you go, yeah.
Isn't that a sheep? Is that what it is? It sounds like a sheep.
Yes.
That's what you're used to. Okay.
Gottfried, how tall are you?
I'm going to say 5'6".
5'6"?
Yes.
5'6".
He's lying.
Oh, like a munchkin.
Yes.
Yeah. So anyway, let me plug.
In heels.
Kathy, let me plug you. if I may.
But you don't masturbate.
Yeah. Let me put... Seriously, you have no desire. You never
Would you like to fall in love? Would you like to meet
Would you like to be in love with someone?
Why can't I hear you, Robin?
Because I'm in this room.
Because you're deaf. Why can't I hear you?
Well, let's Bruce the stupid part.
You have the headset on so you can hear Robin.
Right, that's exactly correct.
Saying anything important?
No. So, are you telling me that for the rest of your life, probably, you will not have any sexual feelings or sexual desire for a man?
No, I'm looking for the right man.
And you never lay down at night and say, oh, you know, I have a tingling sensation between my legs and I want to just pleasure myself. You never say
Talk
that.
slowly. I'm enjoying it.
I think you're embarrassed to admit it. That's okay.
You think?
Yeah, I think you do it. I just think you're embarrassed.
Maybe she does it in her sleep.
Okay, maybe I'm embarrassed.
How about with a woman?
Yeah.
No, with a woman?
Yes.
No. I don't
Do you ever think about men? Do you ever think about, like, Brad Pitt or who are you attracted to?
You.
Me. You are attracted to me.
I've always loved you.
Really? Yeah. So you would have sex with me?
You're taller than me. No, you're a married man.
Well, if I could date a little bit.
And you can get out of his entanglement.
Yeah, I'm just...
Do you come with instructions?
If Howard called you, would you know the phone was ringing?
I wouldn't. That's probably why I haven't dated. I haven't had the phone ring.
There's probably a lot of guys calling you. You're an attractive woman.
Maybe I got to get an answering machine with lips.
Yeah. You know who dated...
I'd like to get that.
You know who dated a deaf woman? Groucho Marx, I believe. Is that right?
I was dating a deaf woman. See, I used to call her up, and she never answered, but she was deaf. And the deaf woman, you could pay her 5 cents, and she would have sex with you. And all me and my brothers, we would find handicapped women in each town.
All right, thank you, Groucho. All right, you're very unfunny. All right. Kathy,
I've never seen him be unfunny for so long.
Sorry, Kathy, what was that?
That way.
I'm sorry, I can't even hear you now. What? Listen, let me give you a plug.
Plugging me?
Yeah, let me plug you. Where are you appearing again?
At the Lambs Theater.
The Lamb Theater?
Yeah, the Lambs.
The Lambs Theater.
Yeah.
Where is that? I never heard of it.
On 130, 130 West 44th Street.
Okay, 130 West 44th Street, and there's a one-woman show starring Kathy Buckley.
Yeah.
How long are you there?
Yeah, how long are you there?
Pardon?
How long are you there?
6 months.
6 months?
Yeah, I'm in New York.
Wait, Gilbert, you never get a gig for 6 months.
No, I don't get a gig for a night.
Right.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yes.
Why is that?
Oh.
No.
And let me tell you, Gottfried.
Yes. No, Gottfried.
And your new, what is this, a new videotape you have?
Yeah, it's my half hour of stand-up comedy and half hour of motivational speaking.
Really?
Yeah.
So you make people laugh and then you motivate them.
Yeah.
Well, Gilbert, you should...
Maybe she should motivate us.
Yeah, Gilbert, you need this more than I do.
yes.
Can you motivate us? Give us a little bit of this
I'd
motivation.
like to get motivated to get Robin out of that box.
No, really, what do you say in this motivational speech?
Yeah. Motivational speaking about overcoming obstacles, changing your vocabulary, and getting to understand who you are as an individual and not who you are as society places upon you.
Well, that sounds like a lot of fun.
That's a lot to do in one night.
Gee, that sounds like a great evening of entertainment. Gilbert, do you ever do any motivational speaking?
Oh, yes. Yeah. People always feel better after they talk to me.
You right into the ground.
I know after you leave, I feel better about my situation. I got to admit, maybe you ought to get into this. This could be a whole new career for
People
you.
look at me and feel better about their lives already.
Well, Kathy, it's great seeing you again.
You too, Howard.
Wonderful to see you. I'm sorry you haven't had any sex in 11 years.
Well,
And,
with me, it's been longer.
But thank you for coming in. Kathy Buckley, everybody.
Thank you.
Terrific. Yes, Kathy. What is it, Gary?
Kathy's management just wants to make it clear that the show is a comedy show.
Right.
And the tape is motivational speaking.
Yes, I know that.
Yeah, but they just want to make sure people don't think they were coming to see motivational
All right.
speaking.
I feel more depressed looking at Gary.
Yeah, everybody's head was just brought down.
Right.
No, the one-woman show is me reenacting my life. It's not...
Right, it's a whole funny show.
It's a funny... You laugh, you cry, you go back home feeling good about yourself.
Really?
Yeah.
Mostly I cry when I go to see Gottfried.
No, bring the family. You can bring the girls.
Really?
Yeah, bring the whole family.
Well, how am I going to date you if I bring the girls?
Bring the whole family.
All right, I'll bring the whole family. Thank you so much. Kathy Buckley, everybody. Go see her new one-woman show. Oh, ooh, she just kissed Gilbert. You kissed Gilbert? No wonder you have no sexual feelings. That hardly counts as sex. Come here. Come here. You want to hug me? I never hugged a deaf woman. Come over here. Wow. Great seeing you, Kathy. Right, take care. That's Kathy. I got a hug, too. She must be really hard up. She hugged me and Gottfried. Gottfried. Gilbert's the antidote for Viagra.
You know know, when she looked over at Gilbert, she said, I've been right not to have sex.
Right. You never inspire any woman to have sex. Gilbert, let me take a break. We'll come back, find out what's going on with you. What do you got something to plug?
Tonight on Hollywood Squares and the 28th and 29th at Caroline's.
They're paying you to be on Hollywood Squares, aren't they?
No, I do it for the love of it.
Yeah, because now you're on there almost every night.
Semi-regular.
You're semi-regular,
Yes.
aren't you? Yes.
I'm an anti-Semitic regular.
Right. You're very funny on that show.
Yes.
That's what Whoopi said. She loves you. All right, let me take a break, then we'll do the news with Gilbert.
Okay.
And he can tell us everything that's going on.
Yes.
And who knows, maybe even Dracula Gottfried will stop by. Hey, you know what was the funniest thing? Before we take a break, I got to say, when we were at the Video Music Awards, and Gilbert came over and started speaking to Heidi Klum, the German supermodel,
Yes.
and you were doing all that concentration
she
camp
had
stuff?
absolutely no idea.
That was the best. We ran that on E! the other night. It was so funny. So good. By the way, on E! tonight, we'll be backstage at the Video Music Awards. And Saturday night on our syndicated show, a brand new program, no rerun. And you'll see Insane Clown Posse fighting with Sharon Osbourne.
Ooh.
Fights are always the best. It's really good. We'll be back right after these words.
Howard's Head Trip. Howard's Trip.
Just like me. Howard Stern. You're listening. What up? To the Howard Stern.
Settle down. Don't get carried away.
To the Howard Stern Show.
Yeah. Keep it real. Yo, up in the field.
Yo.
Robin, Gilbert Gottfried joins us. Give me a plug from Gilbert, will you? Give me a piece of paper with his plug on it. It's embarrassing that I have to keep asking Gilbert what his plug is.
I'm on Hollywood Squares tonight and the 28th and 29th at Caroline's.
What, his Hollywood Squares thing is working into quite a deal for you.
Oh, yeah.
Giving you some exposure.
Oh, they did mention you on the show.
Is that right?
Yeah, where they said the woman said she was listening to me do Dracula on the Howard Stern show and crashed into a tree.
Yes, she had a car accident.
Yeah.
I saw that episode.
Yes.
Is that true?
That episode.
That episode.
Yes.
It was an exciting episode.
Yes, it was an exciting episode.
So you don't like the people on Hollywood Squares?
Oh, here's a Hollywood Squares story.
Good.
Yeah.
Finally, some juicy gossip.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
How many of those squares have you banged?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's just sex on all of the squares.
Right.
Me and Bruce Valanche. There was one...
He's gay, right?
No.
What
Now
would
you're
make
spreading
you say
rumors.
that?
Yeah. No, but do you see his boyfriend there?
No, I never saw him with anybody.
Really? Does he ever come on to you?
All the time.
Really?
Yeah, in the shower. There was one episode where it was like the question was, what mammal has the largest eyes? And I said Marlon Brando at a buffet.
Right.
And then I did some other joke a week later that had to do with Marlon Brando being fat, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
They liked it, and they were going to put it in the commercial.
Yes.
Then one of the higher-ups at Hollywood Squares gets a phone call at home from Brando.
Really?
Yeah, going, am I going to be the running joke on this show?
Really?
Is that what it's, I don't mind like once or twice, but is it just going to be just every week?
Would he really care that much?
He's watching? Is he watching Hollywood Squares?
I think he's a Gilbert fan. He's a big Gilbert fan. He's watching Hollywood Squares. That's why his family's out of control.
Yeah. What's he doing? Riding a bike?
Yeah. So are you going to now stop saying Marlon Brando? Are you going to buckle?
Only on here I'll joke about Marlon Brando.
Are you going to buckle under pressure?
I don't know.
Wow, what a compliment that is that you would even do that.
I thought they should say, well, we can make jokes about Dustin Hoffman, but he doesn't weigh 3,000 pounds.
So they're not going to use your Marlon Brando joke in the commercial?
Not in the commercial, no.
No.
Will it stay in the show?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's how he saw it.
He called and he said, is Godfrey going to do a joke about Marlon Brando's weight every week?
Sherry, you're on the air. Go ahead. Hello.
How are you?
You sound very depressed, honey. I can barely hear you, and I'm going to have to hang up.
Hello.
Yes.
I need your advice.
Well, this is the place to call.
You called the right show. If you have a serious problem, call their show.
I've been seeing a married man.
You're seeing a married man?
I saw a married man, and he broke up with me.
Right.
And now I want to tell his wife.
Oh, my God. Were you a vindictive bitch? You saw a married guy for 3 years. You knew he was married.
3 months.
Oh, 3 months?
Yeah.
You knew the guy was married. So what do you got to do, ruin his marriage?
Well.
Why, because you're so frigging jealous?
Not jealous.
Women are such animals. Right, Gilbert? I mean, really, who would do that to another human being?
Yeah, what did this woman do to you? Nothing.
And what did the guy do? He's guilty of not being in love with you anymore or not being interested in you.
Mm-hmm.
That's all he's guilty of. What is he guilty of that you feel you have to wreck his life? Are you so desperate that you have to wreck someone's life? Why don't you go out and find another man? Or are you of such self-pity and poor self-image that you feel you'll never get one?
Yeah, this guy was the only guy you might have gotten, and he's even rejected you, so you have to ruin his life?
Tell me your motivation in telling his wife. Oh, she hung up. Yeah. Why don't you just chop off his penis and burn down his house?
I guess
it would be a better story.
Women are so funny. Like if you break up with a woman, like right away, it's like, I have to get him. Like, excuse me. Wait, you're so great, everyone has to be in love with you?
Well, wait a minute. Don't say it's just women. I mean, guys actually go to the wedding and shoot you.
Of course.
But then it makes sense.
Right. The guy. It's hard for a guy to find a woman.
Yeah.
Women can find guys.
Women can get laid all the time.
Right. Unbelievable. Let's go to Beth. Beth, you're on the air.
Hi, good morning, Howard. Hi, Robin.
Hi.
Hi, Gilbert.
Yes.
I had a question for you.
Okay.
Are you available? Are you playing the field?
Well, it's me and that deaf girl going out.
Well, I was just wondering because I wanted to ask you if you'd mind if I dated Dara.
Who's Dara?
He knows who Dara is.
Why do people feel compelled to call up about your personal life?
Yes.
And announce it on the air?
Yeah.
It's been on the air before.
Oh, this is Gilbert's girlfriend?
Dara, right.
Well, Gilbert does have a girlfriend.
Yeah. So this girl wants to date your girlfriend.
How long have you been going out with a girl? You better come clean already.
Yes.
Are you serious about some girl?
I don't know what serious means.
Right. You're not serious. You enjoy having sex with her.
Yes.
Right.
But you've been seeing her for a long time.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, it's hard. Once you get one, you're not going to let her go.
Either that or shoot her.
No, it makes me feel good that you're getting some sex. Because I feel like at least you need some intimacy in your life. I mean, really. I mean, you live such a lonely existence.
I know. You
like a rat.
life.
Yeah, I mean, you're just like, you're almost like a prisoner.
Yes.
Right. So this is something good in your life, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you feel warm and emotional toward this woman?
Oh, yeah. It's pretty soon I'll be going, it really makes me put my career in perspective. Especially, as long as I'm at home with my children.
Right.
I don't really care about my series anymore.
You will never marry.
Yeah.
You will never marry. Yeah, I mean, girls ought to know that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you very generous with your girlfriend?
Oh, yes.
Right.
Oh, only the best places.
Right.
Yes.
Gilbert is the cheapest man on the planet.
Right. Why did your girlfriend go out with Gilbert? I mean, really, he's never going to marry her. He certainly doesn't take her anywhere. He's probably embarrassed by her.
It's for all the money, yes. It's for the fancy restaurant.
And do you wear a condom when you're with these women?
He's not trying to have children, is
Do you actually go out and buy condoms?
Oh, yes.
You do?
Yes.
Is that embarrassing?
No, I put a baggie on it.
No, you must be really embarrassed buying condoms. Do you make the girl buy the condoms? I know Gilbert. He's embarrassed to even go to a drugstore.
Oh, I'm embarrassed buying aspirins.
Right. So how do you get protection?
Yeah, I carry a baseball bat.
So he'll never tell you, but I guarantee you.
Call up and have it delivered? Or?
Yeah.
I've actually bought it myself.
You have?
Yes.
It's the
worst thing in the world.
You're still embarrassed.
Yeah.
You're like 50 years old now, and you're still embarrassed.
The worst thing about it is when you buy condoms or something like that, and the price doesn't ring up right away.
Right.
And they got to keep going,
And because of your image, that people don't think you get laid.
Yes.
When the drugstore guy sees you with a condom, he's probably like, wow.
Yeah.
They announce it.
Do they have a look of surprise on
this
their face?
This guy's a major stud.
Yeah. Hey, he's in here once, twice a week buying condoms. Do you buy a lot of condoms at once so you don't have to go through it?
Well, the 3 in the pack is a lifetime for me. Yeah.
You ever buy like a gross of condoms?
That would be a real smart investment.
But how often?
He's afraid they'd go bad.
But how often do you bang this girlfriend?
Yeah.
I mean, what, once a week?
Yeah. The amount of times I do it, I would open it up and powder would come out.
You told me one time the guy at the drugstore said, who are you buying these condoms for? Possibly be for you.
Are you having a relative visit?
Mr. Gottfried, you understand these are condoms.
And you enjoy fellatio with this woman? All right. Well, you've busted him. Now we know he has a girlfriend.
Well, actually, you knew before, but it's been several months, so
right.
I just wanted to...
are you good friends with
him? Is that a yes or no?
What is the yes or no? Whether you could date his girlfriend? He doesn't have any say in that.
I thought that he might.
What are you, a lesbo?
He's very much in love with him. Oh, no.
She's in love with him?
I'm pretty much heterosexual, but Dara's a very sweet girl.
The girl's in love...
And I know that she's open to new experiences.
Well, if she's with Gilbert, she's open to just about anything. All right, thank you very much.
Thank you, Howard. Bye.
Obviously, somebody's very attracted to your girlfriend.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Wow. Well, she must be very hot. What is it, a young girl?
Yeah, if she has sex with me, she's into bestiality.
Oh, yeah, that's ridiculous.
Don't put yourself down like
that. You're such a talented guy, Gilbert. Yes. Do you ever bang her as one of your characters? Like, for example, as Dracula?
Can you imagine?
Will you ever...
That's like one of those segues they would have on Leno.
I know.
You know something? You're a talented guy. I was wondering, can I ever, have sexual intercourse at one of your characters day?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Yeah.
Oh, let me have sex with you.
You know, hey, did this ever happen to you? I heard you were, in the backyard and you were having sex with a gorilla. I mean, that's happened to everyone. Tell us about that.
Yeah, it's not too
came up in
pre-scripted.
conversation.
Yeah, it's totally scripted. So, why are you never on, Leno? How come he doesn't let you on?
Oh, I do go on.
You are on
Yeah,
there.
not as a regular guest, though, so it's really quick segments.
And Letterman never has you on, though.
What do you mean not as a regular guest? What do you do?
Those, real, quick gag segments.
Oh, like in one of those bits?
Yeah, in fact, I was on last night.
Oh, yeah?
In a voiceover.
Gilbert used to go on Letterman, but Letterman got so sickened by Gilbert that I don't think he has him on. What?
Sickened? What do you mean?
Yeah, because I remember one time I was talking to Dave, and this was years ago, and he says, how do you have Gilbert on? And I said, I like Gilbert. I think he's funny. Maybe I'm nuts. And he says, well, you're nuts. But you're never on Letterman, right? He isn't.
I used to be
all
the time.
Yeah, I spoke to him after he got nauseous from you.
Yes.
Right. Lisa, you're on. Oh, Lisa, the blind playmate. Why did I pick up the phone?
Oh, no.
Oh, what is it, Lisa? Hello?
Oh, she's deaf, too.
But this is a girl, a very attractive girl. Well, obviously, she's always calling us, asking us for money and stuff. And I said, go out and get a job. You're a very attractive woman. You're able-bodied. She calls herself blind.
No,
she can see perfectly.
Weak limbs.
Then she goes, I can't strip. I said, become a stripper. The girl's gorgeous. I can't strip. I have weak limbs. She's a sadder case than you, Gilbert. What is it, Lisa? Quickly. I have no time for nonsense. All right, she's not there.
Oh, she's dead.
Hello? Well, she's not there. Anyway, why don't we do some news?
Okay.
Gilbert is very funny, and he'll do...
No, did...
Can somebody write down Gilbert's plug for me so I can get it in once in a while?
That's not going to
They won't do it for me.
Yeah.
I've asked for it twice now.
I'm on tonight on Hollywood Squares and 28th and 29th at Caroline's.
Caroline's
How many
Comedy.
weeks of Hollywood Squares do you have? Do you get? Do they tell you?
When you go out, you do a week and a day.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. It is the greatest gig. He's getting paid for it.
Yes.
And let me tell you, you go out on a Monday, you tape all the shows, and then you're done. That's the whole week's worth of shows.
Oh, wow. So you can go back and work the rest of the week.
Oh, yeah, because I'm...
So busy.
I can go back and work Caroline's 28th and 29th.
What is it, Bonnie?
Hello?
Yes.
Is this Howard?
Yes, quickly, because I must get to the news and Gilbert's plug.
Oh, my God. Can I just tell you before I say anything that I love your show. I love you and Robin.
Well, of course. It's the greatest.
And I wanted to tell you that many times I've been so unhappy, and your show has just really, really lifted my spirits.
Well, somebody would lift my spirits. All right, go ahead.
I can't believe it. Oh, my God.
Well, thank you. That's very nice of you to say, but I must move along.
Okay, I'm sorry. Well, here's my story. My husband, we've been newly married. We're only married a little over a year, and he's been in jail for the past 6 months.
Wow.
Well, you married well. What is he in jail for?
And this girl wouldn't have sex with me.
What is your husband in jail for?
Well, I don't want to really give a lot of details, but I will tell you that it's not anything violent. In fact, it was something that happened 10 years ago.
White collar crime?
Stuff like that.
What kind of crime was it? Was it a tax evasion?
No, it was a parole violation.
Parole violation? What did he originally do?
Stuff like you own your own business and you don't do the right thing, and I guess people think you deceived them. Like that.
He deceived a bunch of people.
Yeah.
He's innocent, of course.
Of course.
Right. He embezzled money?
What does that mean exactly?
You were never in Playboy, were you?
Howard,
all right, honey, go ahead. What is the question?
What's the problem?
Well, Robin, you're so smart. It's such a joy to hear your voice.
So great to be with a bright woman. You're not calling from college, are you?
I'm going to be 35 at the end of the month.
I mean, your family must be so proud.
They're devastated.
Right, of course. All right, so go ahead. Tell me what you need me for.
Here's my question.
How do I fit into this?
Well, because you lift my spirits up.
Yes, we know that already. Go ahead. What is your question?
You light up my life.
Right.
Well, my first question is, do you think I'm crazy to stick around?
Yes. Now, next question.
All right, what else do you want to know? Well, how long is he in jail for?
Well, it could be over at the end of the month. But
Is he white?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
What white guy goes to jail?
Yeah.
Idiot.
What white guy commits a crime?
Right.
Idiot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The problem is
he must be like Cindy Crawford in jail.
Right.
Yeah.
Holy mackerel.
Yeah.
Here comes some white.
We got a movie star here.
Yeah. Holy.
Boy, look at that nice white ass over there.
Let me have some of that piece of that.
Yummy, yummy.
That's some chicken.
We got some vanilla here.
Especially a white businessman.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that smooth skin on him.
I want to get into your business. You a businessman.
Oh, I'd like to embezzle him.
What do that mean?
That's the devil's name, Embezzlebub. I went to the colleges.
Embezzlebub.
Embezzlebub.
All right, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
He could be out of jail in a month?
Well, I hope so.
Right. Look.
My birthday's at the end of the month, so I hope.
Man, as an unusual. You haven't given me many details. If I knew what he.
Truthfully, Howard, I don't want to say a whole heck of a lot because.
Well, it's hard to advise you. If it was a kind of crime where this guy has a history of deceiving people, what makes you think you'll be treated any differently?
Yeah, it's what I'm kind of afraid of.
But although you're 35, I don't know how many other guys you're going to find out there to marry you. No offense,
She may want to lobby to keep him locked up because the marriage will last longer.
Right. At 35, a woman's got to start thinking, how many years has she got? Now, for me, I'm 45, but with a guy, you subtract 25 years.
Oh, please. I do know that guys are much more faithful when they're locked up.
Yeah, well, yeah. Everything looks great in a little hothouse.
You don't have a butterface, do you?
What's that mean?
What does that mean?
Yeah.
Everything's good but your face.
No. I'm a Jewish girl.
Oh, dear.
Oh, that's a problem already.
So you're a Jewish girl married to a criminal? Oy vey.
Now we know why he wants to be in jail.
Happy Rosh Hashanah. Thanks, Gilbert.
Yeah.
So what are you saying to me? Are you a good-looking woman?
Yes.
You are. Men hit on you all the time?
Uh-huh.
All right, listen.
But I'm short.
Without giving me his history, if it's a history of deceit and lies, probably you are going to get caught up in this in the future. All right, unless you're telling me that this guy hasn't done anything disreputable for 10 years, this and that and the other thing, I would say get the hell out of there.
Well,
how did he violate his probation?
You know what? We can't even advise you if you're not going to go into detail.
Because
He got what?
He got picked up. He got picked up for drinking, and then they found out they found out.
All right, listen.
Get rid of him.
You know what? I don't even want to say that because...
Well, I'll give you something to swallow.
I don't know anything about this guy. I can't figure it out.
He seems to be always in trouble. That's what it's.
You're right, Robin.
Well,
It was always looming.
As Gilbert says, trouble breeds more trouble.
Yes, I've always said that.
Trouble is as trouble does.
Gilbert usually hangs out at prisons trying to pick up prisoners' wives. They're at their lowest.
I hang out at death row.
Right. All right, thank you, honey.
Howard?
Good luck to you,
Howard?
and maybe your husband's a good guy. I don't know. Leave me alone. Yes.
Could I just ask you, I would love, I read your book on Robin. I love both.
I can't take you. Please hurry.
I just wanted to ask you, could I just have a signed...
No. You're sickening me. Please.
Aww.
All right, thank you. Please. Go work out your personal problems elsewhere. So, Gilbert, how are you?
Yes.
See, I like Gilbert. He doesn't bring me his problems. No, you can't advise someone unless you hear what the hell the real story is.
Yeah, but if they're not telling you, there's more. There's that stuff they don't really want to tell you about the guy.
Your husband nice.
Yeah, I like a nice soft skin. This guy never worked a day in his life.
White-collar crime.
Yummy, yummy.
Gilbert Gottfried will be performing at Caroline's Comedy Club on October 28th and 29th. Robin, what's in the news?
And I'm on Hollywood Squares tonight.
That's
Who cares?
Right.
I know.
And he's on our E! show tonight. Actually, the show where Gilbert tries to pick up Heidi Klum is on tonight on E!
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. That is very funny.
Yes.
Very.
She had no idea what a Jew was, let alone what I was talking about.
Or any idea who you are.
Yes. Yeah. I don't think she knew where she was.
She was like, is this a famous Jew? What is going on in the newsroom, please?
The man who allegedly videotaped himself wearing a diaper and molesting a 4-year-old girl was arrested after his camcorder was stolen.
Wait, what was stolen?
His camcorder was stolen.
Yes.
Oh, he had it on tape.
Oh, that's smart.
The tape still inside.
Yeah.
So when the new person got the camcorder and they saw this videotape, they immediately called the police.
Wow.
William
The one
Hampton.
who stole it called the police?
No, the guy who bought the stolen property.
You know what's interesting? Like, I mean, forget about how sick it is to molest a 4-year-old. Wearing a diaper while you're doing it is so wrong.
This is a definite lockup.
At least be totally naked when you do it.
Yeah. Hi, Howard. My husband molests 4-year-olds and wears a diaper. Should I leave him?
William Hampton, 44, was charged with sodomy and using a child for a sexual performance. Hampton, who's being held on $200,000 bail, also faces a federal count of producing child pornography. Police say the 15-minute tape was found in the camera stolen from Hampton's St. Louis home earlier this month.
Right.
They assume that's why he didn't report it.
Right.
The camera's buyer contacted police, and it was linked to a 17-year-old burglar whose mother had sold it for $150.
He should have reported it.
I like that. Why is it only $200,000 for bail? I mean...
Well, they must figure he can't make that.
Really? I hope so.
Yeah, hello, police department. I lost a tape of me molesting a little girl, and I'm wearing a diaper.
Yeah.
If you come across that, could you return it to me?
Yeah, because I could get in a lot of trouble for that.
Yeah. I don't want my wife to see it.
Yeah. It's
a tape. I'm in there. My pot belly's hanging over Pampers, and I'm having sex with a 3-year-old girl.
It was funny to see an adult in a diaper.
They say the girl on the tape is the daughter of one of this guy's former girlfriends.
Oh, my.
He had custody of the girl 1 day a week for more than a year.
How does he get custody? How do you get custody?
We believe his role...
He's a good father.
...was to be a fatherly figure to the girl.
See, he's good with children.
Takes the pressure off. He actually is a very nice man.
Yes.
He likes to get it over with quick.
Once he releases the tension.
Right. He's a very, very nice guy. He teaches people how to read.
And he wears Pampers. He's childlike.
In San Diego, a former doctor is on trial for murder in the death of an elderly man who paid $10,000 to get a healthy leg amputated merely to satisfy a sexual fetish. John Ronald Brown performed the operation in May of 1998 on Philip Bondi, who was 79, at a clinic in Tijuana, Mexico.
Yes.
Bondi, frail from pneumonia and heart disease, died 2 days later at a motel outside of San Diego from gangrene poisoning.
Don't give Gilbert ideas.
Yes. Gee, it's a terrible loss.
Brown lost his medical license in 1977 after 3 patients nearly died from sex change operations he performed in places such as garages and hotels. What was wrong with this doctor? He could receive life in prison if convicted of murdering Bondi. He has pleaded innocent to murder.
Like to chop a clock off.
Yesterday, Greg Firth of New York testified that he and Bondi shared a fetish known as apotominophilia.
Yes.
It's the desire to have...
Apotominophilia?
Yes.
I'm still working on embezzle.
Yeah, that was my girlfriend's name, Apotominophilia. Hey, come here, Apotominophilia.
Actually,
Oh, that's easy for you to say. Apotominophilia.
What is that, Robin?
Apotominophilia.
Right.
And it is the sexual desire to have a limb removed.
Wow. I don't have that. Thank
He
God.
said he and Bondi searched for years to find a surgeon to perform the operation before learning about Brown. Firth, who was also supposed to get something removed, backed out of the operation, but Bondi went through it.
How weird is that?
And now he's dead.
You know, I've heard of stuff like that, where guys want to have their limbs removed. Wow. For sexual reasons. I mean, guys, penis makes you nuts.
I once saw a porno film where it was there, all of a sudden a girl shows up with one leg.
Ugh.
And it was like, all of a sudden, it was like...
Jackie banged a girl with one leg.
He did?
Yeah.
A billion years ago. But that's supposed to be real erotic, they say.
Jackie was...
I have no...
Jackie was drunk, he claims.
Yes.
Saw this girl,
that's always the great excuse.
Saw this girl at a party and stuff. She looked fine in her jeans. You know, she wasn't, like, limping around or anything. Gets into bed. and, you know, wakes up the next morning. He's so loaded, like he blacks out. Then he gets up and he goes to the bathroom to pee. And he looks around and he sees the girl's wooden leg in there.
The leg's leaning against the corner.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hi-yo.
Oh, jeez.
And what happened when you got back in bed? Did you touch her stump and stuff?
I didn't. I left.
He didn't even show up at the bed?
You never even said goodbye to her.
Well,
didn't you run into her on campus and stuff?
No. She came up from Detroit.
Oh, my God.
An out-of-towner.
Did she walk?
It was one of those things where we were having a party, and I scoped out the party, and the best-looking girl was a girl who just happened to have one leg. So I said, well, I better have a few beers here.
You knew she had only one leg.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you did?
Oh, yeah.
I always thought it was a surprise
me
in the
too.
morning.
She didn't exactly jog into the party.
But see, the story's already changed, because at first it was you found out when you were taking a pee.
No, he saw the leg in the morning. I told it wrong. I thought you didn't know.
No,
I never thought. We've known this story for years, and I never got the impression.
But even knowing, I don't care what you know when you walk in and actually see the fake leg.
But you made love to her without the leg, then.
Yeah, but
he doesn't remember it. He says.
No, it's still startling to see the actual
limb
or whatever it's with the
prosthesis.
Yeah, that's the word I could.
Feces.
The greatest thing was a couple years later, a guy I was living with came home from a bar with a girl that also had one, and I went into the bathroom to take a leak, and there was a leg in the bathroom. I was like, deja vu. I've been there.
Frank, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Hi, Howard.
Yeah.
I was calling that guy to call earlier about the Vicodins and smoking pot.
Yes.
It brought me to think of, I was in an accident 2.5 years ago. My wife ran over me with my own Ford Bronco. She had 3 life insurance policies on me, was dating my best friend. And
your wife's dating your best friend. She has 3 life insurance policies on you, and then runs you over with a car?
Ran me over with my own Ford Bronco while I was working on it.
But she has a nice...
Excuse me, I'm sorry for the language.
Yeah.
But anyway, I do the Vicodins. I take 6 of them a day to strongest strength. Plus, I have my own private medicine store.
Well, sir, if I was you, I'd take 20 Vicodin a day because I'd be so upset about that story. Joe, what is it? Yes? Yes? Yes.
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 All right, thank you. Robin, we have to take a break.
Okay.
We'll come back with Gilbert Gottfried, who, by the way, has a job. Caroline's Comedy Club has agreed to allow him in there October 28th and 29th. Go see Gilbert because he's very funny. And tonight he'll be on Hollywood Squares. You know, he finally found a regular television job.
Yes.
You know, I think this is going to be very good
He's
for Gilbert.
keeping this one. He's being a good boy.
They like him there. Gets on, he says a couple of jokes. He's very funny. Like a monkey. Turn him on and let him loose. Gilbert will be back in a minute, but I must take a break. I'm so sorry.
Yes.
Hi, this is Gary Delabate, the producer for The Howard Stern Show. I'm Howard's right-hand man. I set up every aspect of the show, such as booking guests, sorting through materials, and keeping the show on track. But my true love is making sappy, estrogen-filled home videos to girls that won't return my calls.
I don't know how else to say it. I lost my lover, and I lost my best friend. And you lost your lover, and you lost your best friend. Okay, so that point's pretty even. But you gained a lover, and you gained a best friend. I gained a couple of lovers, or I gained one lover. But I gained no friends. I
take true pride in all my blubbering and boo-hooing.
There's nobody there to come home to call, to tell all the great stuff. And like right now, I feel my professional life is like at a 9, and my personal life is at like a 2. You know, and it's been so hard up until that point. I always thought that that they were kind of even. Like I wasn't really happy professionally. I didn't really have everything I wanted personally. Now I really feel great about the way work is going. And of course, my curse on that is to have no one to share it with. So in a lot of ways, it sucks.
So if you have ever lost your best friend and your lover, or you feel like you would like your personal life to raise from a 2 to a 9, or if you would like tips on removing every ounce of testosterone from your body, please keep listening. I'll be waiting with the skirt on. Thank you.
Howard Stern.
Hi, this is John Popper. Howard, I went solo, so should you. I got rid of my group Blues Traveler. I'm a solo artist now and feel so free. I didn't need those people. I have been a faithful listener of the Howard Stern Show for many years, and quite frankly, Howard doesn't need any of those people who work for him. Not Robin, not Jackie, not Fred, not Gary, not John, but KC. Howard is the man. He's the show. He's Howard friggin' Stern. Do it, Howard. Dump those dead beats. Then get rid of Blues Traveler, you moron.
All right, this is John Popper. checking in. Gilbert Gottfried's here. Gilbert got a job at Caroline's. Most of the comedy clubs ban him, but
Caroline's is hanging in there.
they're going to hang in with him.
The 28th and 29th.
Tickets must be going fast.
Oh, they're going quick.
Get on the phone now.
And Hollywood Squares tonight.
Right. What else is going on in the news, Robin?
Gilbert is so popular they have to give out those little wristbands.
Yes.
Right.
They got to stamp the back of the hand.
He's the Garth Brooks of comedy.
Another one of those weird stories. In Norwalk, Connecticut, a judge has ordered a man in Connecticut who cut off his penis to have it reattached.
He cut it off just so he could get it reattached.
Well, it was a suicide attempt.
Right.
The guy.
It's an interesting way to kill
I've
yourself.
never heard of that as a suicide attempt. But this 42-year-old man apparently severed his penis in an attempt to commit suicide. He then refused to have it reattached.
Wow.
And was brought to the hospital. So officials asked a judge to order the surgery, and he has. Police say they got a report of a man running down the street holding a towel over his bleeding groin.
Oof. Oh, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
They tracked a trail of blood to a home where paramedics found the severed organ on the floor.
Couldn't even find mine. You really couldn't. So tiny.
I would be afraid to even take sleeping pills.
Right.
It would give me a stomach ache. And this. Ugh.
Paramedics said the man told them that he'd heard that if he cut off his penis, he would bleed to death. So that's what he was trying to do.
Wouldn't the wrist be easier?
Well, you'd have to go tough.
Mine would be a minor wound.
Yeah.
No problem.
Right.
I could squeeze mine like a pimple.
Right. Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Do you ever lay around your apartment naked, or you don't enjoy being naked? Do you ever enjoy being naked?
No.
Not even with a woman.
I'm always amazed at these people who say, like, when they're in their house, they walk around naked.
Yeah. How do you look naked? Are you really? Do you have a disgusting body?
Let's see.
Are you always clothed?
Right.
Oh, yeah. Have
So when
clothes on in the shower.
And when you're with a young lady getting ready, do you ever try to make yourself look better?
To turn on.
Like, do you prepare? How do you prepare for a date?
Like suck my stomach in?
Yeah, like, or do you ever like shave?
Or just turn off all the lights and unscrew all the bulbs.
Right.
I think after a while you just give up.
Right.
Yeah.
What are you doing? You going bald or something? I mean, your hair seems to be getting thinner and thinner.
No, I've been wearing it shorter and shorter.
I mean,
Yeah, he has lots of hair.
and if he goes bald, he's going to be in terrible
That
trouble.
would be funny.
No, this is concentration camp chic.
Okay,
Like,
because I
life
see
is beautiful.
it's a new hairdo.
Yeah, I'm wearing it shorter.
Okay.
What is the median national income?
The median or the average national income?
Well, the median and average, about the same thing.
No.
Well, the median is the very middle.
Right. I'm going to tell you, the median income in this country, the United States of America,
Yes. Yes.
not counting the underground economy according to tax returns,
Yes. Yes.
$17,000.
Wrong. That's almost the poverty level.
What is it?
It's around $38,000.
Huh?
They say that's up.
Oh, I thought you meant after taxes. I see.
No, oh, please, no. Anything to be right, huh?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
No, poverty is if you make below like 16,000 something.
I see.
And the median is right around 38 for the nation. Now, the state with the highest median household income is what?
California.
Wrong.
New York.
Wrong.
Denver.
Denver is a city.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Does this count Puerto Rico? I'm going to say the state, Hawaii.
No.
China.
China. Japan. Monaco.
Monaco.
What state?
Russia.
Let me see.
Alaska.
Alaska. That's what I was going to say
Yeah, they
next.
have a median income of $49,717.
You know why? Because no one will go work there. Seriously, they offer jobs all the time. Like
Well,
even
nobody wants to
broadcasting.
go there and not work, apparently.
Right. If you go there, you're going to work. Right. There's no reason to go there to hang
No
out.
freeloaders headed up to Alaska.
Right.
And it's pretty high in New Jersey. New Jersey had a very good median income. It was $49,297. New York was $36,875, which is below the national median. But the New York metro area is at $41,777.
Right. Well, there you go.
Just to show you where we are on the map.
Yes, Joe. What is it?
I got a Gilbert story.
You got a Gilbert story. Oh, good. Let's hear it.
I'm a yellow cab driver. A while back, I had his girlfriend in the cab, taking her to the east side to meet Gilbert at a restaurant. And she was talking to him on the cell phone, and I can hear Gilbert, he's whining. Is it raining? It's very, very sprinkling. And she said, oh, it's raining. It's very little, but we can go stay in and watch TV. I just wanted to point out how much work Gilbert is.
Well, Gilbert would be a lot of work, yes.
The girl has to coax him out of the house, is what you're saying?
She couldn't get him out. She had to stay in and...
You're a very private man, aren't you? Yes. You don't want the private side of Gilbert Gottfried.
I'm like Garbo.
Right. When it's raining out, you don't have to get wet.
You don't really want to go out in the rain.
But that's an exciting story, though.
And it was really great. Thank you, sir.
I'm really glad you got
I really learned a lot.
Yeah.
Gilbert doesn't like to go out in the rain.
Yeah. Boy.
Wow.
Boy, Mike Walker would pay a fortune for that.
What else, Robin, in the news?
Jesse Ventura was interviewed by Playboy magazine, and he says that the magazine's editors want you to be provocative, and that's why he made the kind of statements he did. But it has Democrats, Republicans, and even Reform Party officials making comments. Some of the things that he said included calling organized religion a sham and a crutch for the weak-minded.
So what?
He suggested that prostitution and some banned recreational drugs should be legalized.
What's wrong with that?
He declared that the Navy's tailhook sexual harassment case was much ado about nothing. The magazine hits the newsstands on Monday. Well, it's just that, Jesse's really being honest, and politicians don't do that.
Yeah, but you're not political at all, do you?
No.
Go out and support any candidates?
He's supporting prostitution, it's like totally like demeans one.
A lot of the comedians have sort of political notions and then want to espouse political beliefs. You never even read the newspaper, do you?
No.
You don't like it?
No. Babe,
You don't care who's president. You don't care about it.
Who is president, do you know?
You even know who's president?
Yeah.
You do.
I'm really into this whole Kennedy assassination thing, too.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Do you feel the Kennedys are unlucky people?
I think they've had a bad season.
I tell you, I won't even go to Kennedy Airport. Because every Kennedy, right, Robin?
They have pretty bad luck.
They have a lot of bad luck.
I think they should have an answering machine that says, we're all mourning the death of John Kennedy.
Like a blank slate.
Just fill in the blank.
Yeah, they just fill in the name.
Robin, what else is in the...
And a New Mexico governor, Gary Johnson, he's going to make a speech next week in Washington to call for the legalization and regulation of marijuana and heroin.
Oh, thank God. Now I can party legally.
I've seen Jesus.
Who is calling for this?
This is the governor of New Mexico. His name is Gary Johnson.
I like that. I believe marijuana should be legal, don't you, Gilbert?
Yes.
What about heroin?
Yes, I do.
All right.
In England, it's illegal. Why not?
Johnson, 46, is a triathlete who...
Now I can have sex with a girl with no legs!
Who said he used drugs in college, but has not touched narcotics or alcohol in many years. He views the nation's war on drugs as an expensive failure.
I'm going to have sex with a girl without a head!
What's him on heroin?
Johnson views...
I went up to take a pee and saw her head on the towel rack!
Johnson's views have drawn sharp criticism from law enforcement and his own Republican Party.
First I saw her eyes on the hamper, and then the rest of her head was hanging from the towel rack. But I was so stoned I didn't even know.
Imagine being that high, you don't know. You don't know a girl just took her leg off.
But you're making love to a girl with one leg.
Have you ever gotten that high? I haven't. That would sober me up.
Maybe those drugs should not be legalized.
Then I saw her rib cage on the floor.
A mob hitman who told federal prosecutors he killed 20 people in gangland shootings pleaded guilty in Boston to 10 murders and other charges in exchange for a 12-and-a-half-year prison sentence.
Yeah.
But a federal judge has yet to decide if he'll accept the deal. This guy has agreed
Why
to
can't you just kill people
against
if you're in the mafia?
His co-defendant.
That's why you join the mafia.
It's Jerry
to kill
Seinfeld.
people. Why else would you join the mafia if you're not going to kill people?
Jerry, obviously, you've been working on new material since Seinfeld went off the air.
Just name any topic, I'll do a joke on.
Really, you have jokes for anything.
Anything.
You are considered the greatest comedian that ever lived.
Just name a topic.
All right. Like, for example, you just did a thing on the mafia. But let me name this one. Hurricanes.
Hurricanes. Why do people live where hurricanes can knock their houses over? Why do hurricanes do this?
Right.
Do you think the hurricane's going, hey, there's a house. I'm going to knock it over.
Right.
What kind of a life is that?
All right, so people should move where there are hurricanes or not.
Move away from the hurricane.
Right, all right, here's another topic, Jerry. Condoms.
Condoms. Why would I want to wear something over my penis? That would be uncomfortable. There's a good idea.
Wow, that was brilliant material, Jerry. Obviously,
I could do a joke on anything.
All right, oral sex in Central Park. All right, never mind that. Okay.
Mitchell Fink in his column today has talked to Geraldo, Howard.
Oh, yes. Now, this is an important story,
His
Rob.
wife announced that they were separating earlier
Geraldo
this week.
and his wife have fallen out of love.
But Geraldo told Mitchell Fink that he's still in love with his wife.
He is. Geraldo is in love with his wife, but why is he leaving
And
then?
it's even possible that he and Cece Dyer will reconcile in the future. And the fate of their marriage is unclear. I feel like I'm in a sort of post-battle fatigue right now, according to Geraldo. He said...
this is Geraldo's fourth wife,
it's an
right?
upsetting time for him.
This is his fourth wife?
I thought it was a third.
I think it's the fourth.
Oh.
I think he was with the third when he met this wife. Is that true?
That's a possibility.
That is a possibility. I don't know. What does it say? Let's see. Cece has been crying. They were already coming to the conclusion of their marriage. Cece family members had confided to intimates. Geraldo's in love with a younger girl.
Uh-oh.
This is from Cindy Adams.
Oh.
These are things she heard.
Because he's saying he's still in love with his wife. Well, what's the truth?
He moved to a New York hotel. He told a buddy he had a new woman. He's 26 years old. And that's it.
So Geraldo, according to Cindy, hasn't changed his spots.
So evidently, I guess she met Geraldo, the wife now, while he was wed to another woman. And at the time she was the other woman, she was also very much younger than
his current wife.
Right.
Same
so who knows?
deal, huh?
So I don't know. We got to get a hold of Geraldo.
Yeah, he said this is a very upsetting time for both of them. It's especially difficult for someone as decisive as him because he doesn't know how this is all going to turn out. What is clear to him, he said, was how he felt about Cece.
Yeah, right.
He said, Cece and I love each other very much.
Right.
Things between us are changing all the time.
Cindy claims she knew about Geraldo for about a year, but she will never
Oh, great.
release a story that she hears, that would break up a family. With kids.
Oh, I see.
Right.
Why break up Geraldo's family?
Right.
What's up with that?
Why do people do that, Jerry?
I don't understand why they do it.
Right.
Why do people want to break up Geraldo's family?
Jerry, you are so busy working on new material.
Just name any topic.
Any topic you can riff on. It's amazing. Why would a man wed a younger girl?
Why do guys go out with younger women?
Why?
Why? Do they want to go, hey, I want to go to that girl in the baby carriage. What is up with that?
All right, so there's a lot of topics you have material for.
And how
should you tell me to buy two jokes together?
Right. Are you the greatest comedian that ever lived?
I quite possibly am the greatest that has ever lived.
Watch this, Rob. I'll mention a topic to Jerry.
Okay.
Deaf people.
Deaf people. Why don't they hear anything? Are they just not paying attention?
Right. Okay.
Writing a story like this. Angelina Jolie, who's this new ingenue, everybody wants to work with her.
Angelina Jolie.
Angelina Jolie. What kind of a name is that?
Right. You never heard a name like that.
I never heard of a name Angelina Jolie. What's wrong with Peggy Schwartz or something?
Right. And Angelina Jolie. Is she jolly? Is it jolly?
Is she jolly?
What about Whoopi Goldberg?
Whoopi Goldberg. Is she Jewish? Does she yell whoopee? Did she invent the whoopee cushion?
All right, thank you,
What kind
Jerry.
of a name is that?
All right.
Well, anyway, Angelina Jolie, they say, went to an audition the other day.
Why?
And started crying.
What's up with that?
Entire interview.
Right.
And couldn't act.
Wow.
They say
Why can't she act?
Trying out for Penny Marshall's new movie.
Yes.
And she cried through the entire thing.
Oh, my God.
Act. Some people say that she was crying over her recent breakup with Timothy Hutton.
Has a woman ever cried over you, Gilbert? When you break up with a woman, is she so upset that she cries?
They cry when they go on a date with me.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody would be crying over that.
Yes.
Yes. Robin, anything else in the news?
Absolutely. They say in the paper today that Arnold Schwarzenegger could be thinking of throwing his hat into the political ring.
Why throw your hat? If you spend money on a hat,
right.
Why get an attorney?
Why throw in a ring?
Why not throw it in the square?
Right.
Throw it in a triangle.
He's mulling a run for governor
Why
of
mull?
California.
Terry, you are incredible.
Why do people mull? Is it Martin Mull? Is it Mull?
Arnold Schwarzenegger actually has at least, he could never be president because he wasn't born in this country. You have to evidently be born in the country to be the president.
Right, but he could be
And his father was a Nazi.
Oh, come on. That's absurd. You don't know that.
Didn't they find information like that?
No.
Oh, somebody
Can't
was
imagine.
writing in a book
Oh,
once, but
damn.
Because he grew up in Austria.
Oh, yeah. I mean, come on. You're just assuming.
Let's talk to Jerry
Arnold
again.
says he said like a lot of people in politics are standing still and not doing anything.
Why are they standing still? Why don't they sit down?
Do you write comedy in your sleep? I mean, it's amazing, the
Why
level.
do people sleep?
Well, I know. We have the level of comedy is
He
amazing.
sees humor in everything.
Right. I mean, some comics take some years to develop an act. You can develop an act in minutes.
In minutes. Why are there minutes?
Right.
Why don't they just jump right to an hour? Why aren't minutes hours and hours minutes?
Right. Who named that?
There was an earthquake in Mexico, Howard.
Who goes to Mexico for an earthquake?
The death toll has risen to 18 after the
Why did it rise to 19?
Why don't they just run away from the earthquake?
magnitude quake
Why fall in?
that rocked the Pacific coast of Mexico.
If I was in an earthquake, I would run.
It was
Why did he fall in the earth?
Oaxaca.
Why would you haka?
What about mosquitoes?
As Guatemala.
Hey, who wants to get stung by a mosquito?
Oh, dear.
I don't understand why a mosquito stings you and kills you. Maybe you should take vitamins.
If the mosquito kills you, then he has no more blood supply.
Roberto Calanzulos lives
That's
in
not good
Mexico
business
City.
sense.
Number 10.
Number 10, Robin. I don't know what we're listening to, but number 10.
It started shaking pretty
This is
badly.
the earthquake.
First, we felt like it was going up and down, and then it went on like sideways.
You have no compassion.
Were you in an earthquake?
70 cents worth of damage.
Now, a lot of people are getting very concerned because, there was an earthquake in Turkey,
Right.
and then there was... Where did that
Why would a turkey be involved with an earthquake?
Then there was another earthquake in China, I think. And people are saying, wow, all these earthquakes are occurring, and they've been of rather large magnitude. Is something happening in the world? Is this the end of the world? Well, the geologists are not concerned. Here
There are far worse things awaiting man
An earthquake.
than earthquakes.
Well, here is geologist Carrie C. from Caltech University.
All right.
They just have...
Oh, what is this? What number, Robin, please?
Number 11?
Number 11. Interesting.
that these 4 out of the 30 or 40 or 50 that have happened in the last 3 months happen to be in relatively urbanized areas, and so we hear about them.
After the earthquake,
They're just getting a lot of news coverage.
after the earthquake, Mexico looked like Gilbert's apartment.
Don't get concerned. The world is okay.
All right.
It's not falling apart. China is celebrating its...
You ever see that movie,
What?
Abbott and Costello Go to Mexico during the earthquake?
No, I never saw that.
What, are you trying to tell me the earth is shaking? What, you tell me the building collapsed? What, you're trying to tell me the entire earth is moving around?
What were you like in high school? Were you the kid everyone picked? Were you the kid that everyone picked on, or were you the quiet kid, or were you the class clown? I can't get a
Oh, I
hang
was
of
the jock.
it. No, really, what were you?
I can't get a hang on it. I wasn't the popular kid.
No, I know, but were you the punching bag at school?
Yes.
You were?
Well, what I love now is now everybody was the nerd in school.
Right, yeah, like even the supermodels.
Can't find
Yes.
Right. Michelle Pfeiffer. I was ugly in school.
Oh, I couldn't get a date.
Yeah, I was the captain of the cheerleaders, but everyone was afraid to ask me in.
Yes, these like big muscle men. Oh, I was always getting beaten up in school.
Yeah, when did that become cool?
Yeah, it's like the new nerd chic.
Yeah, nerd is in.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you actually lived it and I lived it.
Yeah. It's like girls that look like Cindy Crawford are going, oh, well, I went to the date alone.
Right.
China is celebrating its 50th anniversary of communist rule. Yes. They had a birthday.
Why celebrate that?
With tanks and guns and missiles yesterday. Here is some natural sound of the celebrating in the street. Number 12.
Number 12? I don't even think I have number 12.
Sure you do.
I do?
You have to.
Oh, here we go. Okay. Sounds like my band, The Losers.
There you go.
That's what it sounded like when I was having sex with the girl with one leg.
And there was a chain reaction nuclear accident at a nuclear power plant in Japan in the last couple of days, and 3 plant workers were hospitalized. 2 remain in critical condition. Here's Energy Secretary Bill Richardson of the United States. He's in Moscow, and he says the Japanese will need a lot of help to deal with this accident.
They need radiation health experts who can advise the Japanese people on protecting how to protect themselves. They need emergency response teams.
I don't care. I want to go swim.
They're experts in radiological accidents. They need atmospheric monitoring and the watching of any plumes.
I had sex with a Japanese girl who was badly burned in Hiroshima.
Oh, dear.
I went in the bathroom to pee and found her skin in there.
Oh. Japanese
really freaked me out.
Yesterday's nuclear accident are still worried about contamination.
I left. I didn't say anything.
Oh, dear.
I requested oral sex and then left. But I was stoned, so I really didn't know.
I'm so hot. I don't know. I saw her at the beginning of the night. I scoped her out. She was the best looking one there.
She was the one whose skin was bubbling off.
There's a new movie out today with George Clooney called Three Kings. Getting some pretty good reviews here. George talks about fighting to get this role and why he wanted to be involved in the telling of this story.
I chased this director around like a rabid dog to get him to let me in the film. Because this is one that's...
I chased the director around once like a rabid dog. They arrested me.
I had sex with a rabbit dog.
I woke up in the morning
to pee and found a leash in there.
Did you play a parrot in this movie, Three Kings?
Oh, yeah.
All right, who cares about George Clooney?
Honestly. Oh, goodness. And here George talks about the director's use of a corpse.
I had sex with a corpse.
Of a gunshot wound.
His specific point was, I'm going to make every single bullet matter. And you're going to see not just what it does to the body or to the inside of the body, but
you really used an actual dead body?
Yeah.
Oh, that's lovely.
Did you know it was Gene Siskel? That's true. He wanted to be in a movie. He left his body. He willed his body to the movie.
Body to Hollywood.
He did. Gilbert's going to do that.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I had sex with a corpse.
He gave it 2 thumbs off.
I got up to pee and saw maggots crawling around.
Oh, dear.
I just got back in the bed and didn't say anything. What else, Robin? Anything?
Who is the darling of late night?
We know it ain't Gilbert.
It looks like it's David Letterman.
I read that story. Is it really David Letterman?
Yes, it's picking up ratings. They say there's a new move afoot. Dave is up 14%.
Yeah, but Jay's still winning.
Jay's still winning, but... But Letterman's moving on up.
Moving on up to the east side. We finally got a Peter the Tide.
Ratings for The Late Show rose 14% last week, the first week of the new TV season. And plummeted for The Tonight Show by the same 14% compared to the same week in 1998. So there you go. It seems to be that the stronger CBS lineup is producing ratings for David Letterman.
I had sex with David Letterman.
Leno still gets a 5.6 to Letterman's 4.1.
Yeah,
but this could be the sign that things are changing.
Yeah. I had had sex with him. I went into pee.
And the first cancellation of the TV season is the Mike O'Malley Show. I think they showed 2 episodes.
They could have let me do that.
And now they're getting rid of it, and they're going to reruns.
The Jackie Show.
He doesn't have any CDs.
Jasmine Bleeth, who is the former star of Baywatch and currently in that Nash Bridges show, is also in a TV movie this weekend called Road Rage.
Gilbert, you don't make your own CDs, do you, and sell them to the public? No.
The movie is about cutting off a delivery man and then, I guess, being terrorized by him because of his road rage.
I'll have to tape this.
What would Jasmine do if someone was following her off the freeway?
Depends. Does he look like Gilbert?
Luckily, I've never had to experience such a thing. I don't know what I'd do. I mean, luckily, because of cell phones, we have that sort of protection. I would probably do what my character does, is pull into a
fart in his face.
crowded place or, like a parking garage. Or
I had sex with Jasmine Bleeth once. All right. Who cares what
pull
you
into
do?
a garage, okay.
Yeah.
And Adam Sandler, the funniest man in America.
Yeah.
And one of our highest-paid movie stars has a new album out. It's called Stan and Judy's Kid. It will debut at number 16 on next week's Billboard chart. And Adam says he thinks...
Did he make that in his basement?
His mom might have some explaining to do. Here's Adam Sandler.
Yeah, I think I just named it Stan and Judy's Kid because...
He talks baby talk.
Yeah, because I just made a new album.
That's the boy they raised. It didn't have to be... I didn't really mean it like... I want to talk about my parents. I just wanted to just say that I'm their kid. And my parents got to deal with their friends calling them up and saying, I heard your boy's record. What the hell happened in your house?
So there you go. Ha, 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 ha. Adam Sandler has a new album.
All right, good.
That's what's happening.
Thanks, Robin. Have a good weekend. Gilbert? Oh, you won't have a good weekend.
No.
Right. But Gilbert will be performing at Caroline's Comedy Club on October 28th and 29th. You can also see him on Hollywood Squares.
Today.
And on Caroline's 28th and 29th.
Right. Maybe Jerry will come watch you.
I always try to teach him how to do comedy.
Hey, what about that Kathy Buckley, the deaf comedian? She has her one-woman play. Do you ever do a one-woman show, Gilbert?
Yeah, well, it sounds very enlightening.
Lamb's Theater, New York City. Previews start October 5th. The play opens on October 12th. Let me thank D.L. Hughley.
Oh, hello there.
Did you meet D.L. Hughley?
No.
He's a very popular comedian and also the host of his own television show.
Funny man.
A funny man. He'll be seen every Friday night on the Hughleys. And he'll be performing at the Kings of Comedy
I had sex with him once.
tonight at Madison Square Garden and this Saturday and Sunday in Washington, D.C.
Had a couple of beers.
Elephant Boy and Abby, thank you. And we're still waiting to actually plug. That's right, plug this tape that Elephant Boy had. We'll see what happens, and we'll hear from Abby, Doc, and Elephant Boy hopefully next week.
It's a continuing saga.
That's right. And thank you, Jasmine St. Clair, coming in and wrestling Benji. She had a website, and I don't remember what it is.
Oh, erect? I can't remember it.
Don't miss Stuttering John hosting a talent contest at Goldfinger's The Gentleman's Club on Northern Boulevard, Long Island City, New York, tonight from 10 to 12. Jasmine St. Clair is promoting Erect Vision. That's what it was. Okay. And she'll be at the Gentleman's Quarters in Baldwin, New York, tonight and tomorrow. Well, I'll forget it. Oh, I'm in big trouble. I didn't do Jackie's plug.
Not at all?
No. Nobody missed it. Jackie Pettout's Joke Page Modeling. His 3 filthy joke CDs and cassettes are only $12 plus $4 U.S. shipping. Buy 2, get 1 free. Call 1-800-323-KING. Friday and Saturday, October 15th and 16th at the Riviera Hotel on the Strip in Las Vegas. MP3 audio and Filthy 3D Joke Man. Visit jokeland.com.
It almost sounds like he's happening.
When are you going to get a website, Gilbert?
Where's your filthy joke?
Where is your Filthy Joke Man?
I have a filthy joke page.
Right. Do you read Jackie's joke page?
A man is talking to a hooker.
Right.
And the chicken comes in.
Right. Does the chicken talk?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, I told you this one already.
Does Gilbert even have a computer?
I don't think so.
I don't have a toaster.
We'll see you tomorrow. I mean, Monday.
Monday.
Right. And I'll play the Roseanne and Tom tape Monday. I'm sorry I couldn't get to it today.